The Athros wasteland is a barren location not fit for flowers to bloom. But one day, one of our scouts reported about observing a strange occurrence. According to the report, the empty hills are now filled with lilacs and that Paxo was caring for them. But when we visited the hill again, there were no signs of any lilacs. However, we did find seeds which led us to believe that the scout's report could have been true. Perhaps the dimps that settled down here in the past lived on while taking care of the lilacs. From Whelan.
You're fucking lucky. Kuroko can do everything.
Rune Hunter, you defeated Paxo. You're incredible. By the way, I looked into the bishop who came in contact with Morris, and I found something very interesting. That bishop is a follower of the Redanimo pagans who believe in the revival of Serpens. Serpens. I believe that is the evil god who fought against the 12 beings in Trom mythology. But what's more urgent is that they're planning to seize Calicorda Fortress. If Calicorda falls, there will be no line of defense left to stop the vicious creatures from Bellatus. We must stop them at all costs. Will you discuss this matter with Captain Poshi?
Good work out there. You won't ever have to worry about Sandwalker fees anymore. It'll take some time before the roots are recovered. But once everything is back to normal, you'll be able to use the service whenever you want. I guarantee it. Oh, you heard about the pagans from Lance, right? It's a complicated matter. Let's take some time to think this through. I've been aware of the suspicious activities surrounding Calicorda, but I didn't know it was the pagans. Just like Lance said, if Calicorda falls, the creatures of Bellatus will roam free, and the neighboring region of Aphros wastelands will suffer. Besides, there's an old rumor about Bellatus. It's supposedly the land of the living dead, although I'm sure rumors are just rumors. Anyway, it's an urgent matter. We can't just sit idle and wait for the Sandwalkers to return. I need your help. There is a secret passage that leads to Calicorda, at the end of Mallow Front. We blocked it off due to creature attacks in the past, but this is an emergency situation. It's a bit annoying since you have to row the ferry yourself, but it's the quickest route available at the moment. Go find Kristen at Calicorda, the captain of the Aphros Knights. Tell him everything about the current situation.
The Aphros wasteland is a barren location not fit for flowers to bloom. But one day, one of our scouts reported about observing a strange occurrence. According to the report, the empty hills are now filled with lilacs and that Paxo was caring for them.
When you handed over the flower seeds from Pacaso, Mallow Front's administrator Willen told you about something like...
You're here. Get in. I'll do the rowing. Take a seat and relax. You need some rest after working so hard. No worries. I'm just glad I finally have the chance to help you out. All right, let's get to Calicorda.
Thanks to your efforts against the Wasteland Bandits and the Dimps, Afros Wastelands will remain safe for now. And the Sandwalkers will return to service soon as well. The waterway to Calicorda from Mallow Front was extremely long. And the air felt eerie throughout the entire trip due to all the corpses that were littered across the empty lots of the waterway. Calicorda is the bastion at the border between Afros Wastelands and Bellatus, and every rune hunter heading to Bellatus has to go through it. Your true adventure as a rune hunter starts here.
Who goes there? Only authorized personnel are permitted to pass.
What's with all the ruckus?
These people came out from the blocked waterway.
Waterway? You mean the waterway connected to Mallow Front?
Yes, but we didn't receive word about guests arriving. Very suspicious.
It's definitely not normal, but it's fine. Release them. So, what brings you here, Rune Hunter? In short, the pagans are planning to take over Calicorda, but you don't know when they'll be doing it. What you just told me severely lacks plausibility, and all this talk about myths and advent of an evil god? Don't you think it's a bit absurd? Besides, it's not like we've seen any pagans around here. We're already occupied with dealing with the terrors from underground. You rune hunters are all the same. I can't trust people who blindly do anything for money. The gate to Bellatus can only be opened once Calicorda is stabilized. So why don't you help out a bit in the meantime?
The situation was already dire when you woke up from the nightmare, because the sandwalker you were riding on was under attack by the Dimps. As you searched the deck for your lost companion, Pan, you wondered to yourself as to why most people on the sandwalker died. You were unable to do anything for the crew member Angus, who was worried for you even as he was dying. Pan had left for Mallow Front. Pan arrived at Mallow Front, the camp of the guards that protected the Aphros wasteland. By defeating Dimp warrior Soak on your way here, you are now forced to help fight the wasteland bandits. You obtained information about the wasteland bandits conducting secret trades and headed to Sunrise Hill. There you found the leader of the wasteland bandits, Morris, and a bishop wearing some unusual attire. The commotion from the Dimps got worse, and the supply of sandwalkers was about to be cut off. Guard Captain Poshi called you to solve this issue, and said that if you defeat Pacaso, the chief of the Dimps, you would get a lifetime pass for sand. You didn't find anything at the Ruins Cave, where you went to look for Pacaso, but on your way to the Cave of Echoes, you met Pan. He was supposed to be resting at the village, but he was here because of a scout that was scared of searching for Pacaso alone. Once you returned after defeating Pacaso, Deputy Captain Lance told you about the investigation of the bishop from before. The bishop was a follower of the pagan group Rodonimo. Poshi asked you to go to Calicorda through the secret passage and to deliver the plans of the pagans.
Thanks to your efforts against the Wasteland Bandits and the Dimps.